It's the pre-match press conference here at Coventry Sphinx with the local derby against Rugby Town coming up this Saturday. The pitching in Northern Premier League Midlands are here with John Woodward, joint Coventry Sphinx manager. Woody, it's been nearly 2 weeks since the dramatic victory here at Sphinx Drive over AFC Rushden and Diamonds, our first win of the campaign. After a real battle for points this year, have the side been rejuvenated after earning that first W?
Yes, it did us the world of good. Gave everyone a lift. It was a much needed win. But then we had sort of a week with no game. Probably not a bad thing, maybe, to try and get a few back from injuries and recharge our batteries somewhat. I must admit, personally, I quite enjoyed the break last weekend just to switch off a bit. But now we're back in training tonight, as you can see, with another big game Saturday against Rugby Town.
Well, the victory, especially one coming so late in the day, in the last couple of minutes against Rushden, must have been a real confidence boost. But is it harder to maintain that momentum after a weekend without football?
Well, who knows? I suppose we will soon find out, won't we, whether it would have been nicer to have a game last weekend, keep the momentum going, but we won't know, will we, till this weekend, whether it was a good thing or a bad one.
Well, one of the positives, as you said earlier, of the gap week has been the opportunity for our walking wounded to heal up. Has the list of absentees shrunk over the past 2 weeks?
Yeah, I think Jordan Hayward is still out, Callum Martin is still out. But we got James Bryson back, who had a cameo against Rushden for the last half an hour, so he's in the frame for possibly a starting position this Saturday. And then obviously with the new signing of Calum coming in, it's some out, some in.
Well, as you say, Calum Bailey-Nichols coming in. There may have been no match, but you certainly weren't resting over the week, were you? You brought Calum Bailey-Nichols in, a very capable forward. Are you pleased to finally have got your man?
Yeah, he's. It's been on the cards for a while, so probably about 4 weeks now. But he's had a bit of trouble with his knee. Obviously, he came from Boldmere and he's not keen on playing on the Astro pitches every other week, so he wants to play more on grass. So again, as you can see, he's training tonight with a view to be included at the weekend, and finally dotted all the T's and the I's and all sorted.
Talking of this weekend's fixture, a big one in the pitching in Northern Premier League Midlands, an enticing encounter with last season's title rivals Rugby Town. It's safe to say that the battle for top spot last year was an intense one. Are you expecting that same intensity to continue at Butling Road?
Yeah, I mean they've probably come into they'll be coming into this game with 2 poor results, so I suspect that they might be the wounded animal at the weekend, and I think we have to be prepared for a very tough game because there's an extra zip or spark to this game, I guess, after obviously just pipping them for the league title last year. We're both now down there together at the bottom of the league, so points are crucial.
As you say, points are crucial, especially at this stage of the season. You don't want to find yourself at the wrong end of the table after Christmas. But with Saturday's match being a local derby, just a couple of miles separating the two sides, is there more of an incentive to put on a performance?
Yeah. I think the lads will be buoyant after the last game, and they know the rivalry between ourselves and Rugby. So if you're going to win the game on Saturday, you're going to have a good performance.
And most of the teams we face this season are sides who either we're meeting for the first time or have faced only rarely in the past. Rugby don't fall into that category. Could our familiarity with the Valley be an advantage?
Could be, yeah. I mean, their sides possibly changed a bit as well. So, you know, as ours have. I know that they've picked up a few injuries as well. So, I think we know each other quite well, yeah.
And finally, we've discovered how tough this league can be, how unforgiving Step 4 can be. But after that hard-fought victory here at the Drive 2 weeks ago, would a second consecutive victory really confirm Sphinx's arrival in the Northern Premier League?
I would have thought so, yeah. if you have a look at the league, I think we're on 5 points, and then there's a few on 6, 7, 8 points, and another win would probably lift you into mid-table. Obviously, if the results go your way. So yeah, I would like to think that you've announced yourselves in the league, and can try and get a string of results going.
Well,
obviously with Corby the following week.
Let's hope for the best on Saturday, Woody. A big game against Rugby. Don't miss it if you can. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.